Végül is az intellektem a legnagyobb, szóval igazából mondjuk mindegy amúgy, csak annyi, hogy a base mennyi. Nem? Ja, egyik 4-jég kezdene. Azért a base miatt. Bonus from item. Ez meg... Annyi minden van, hogy ez sok, amit érted. Hát... Mit tennek vele, hogyha meggyőzem őket?
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please, over.
Hát most már mindegy is, nem? Most már, ha rakok rá is csak 58.
Ten-9, come in officer, over. Come in officer, 10-9, repeat message please.
Just say you lost your gun. Anything else would only make the situation worse here.
He says he doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Noor by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass, but he still got his wiener. Oh, man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
That's yo. I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night.
That's a negative. I'm not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother. Over.
Cody! Kösz szépen a raidet, sziasztok! Hello mindenkinek! Jó pihenést, Balázs! Hello, hello! Most azért bocsánatot kérni. It was just banter. Amúgy az volt.
He says he's sorry and didn't mean nothing by it.
Okay. Tell him.
Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters here.
Satellite officer. 10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
És most még kérek pénzt is? Tehát nincs meg a jelvényem, nincs meg a fegyverem, de azért egy kis pénzt kérek.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
But...
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Nem fogok.
Anything else, sir? Over. Okay, 10-4, sir.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Nyilván nem egyedül van, mert tudjuk. Tehát megkérdezzük, már azt mondta.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Akkor először kezdjünk ilyennel.
Well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says... So, was there anything else? Excuse me, sir. Over. Come again, sir. I didn't get that. 10-9. Over.
Hát amúgy igazából bármelyiket lehet mondani, nem? Ez kicsit igen.
What? What is it?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10-4.
Hold up, Jules. He doesn't fucking know where he lives? Did I hear that right?
Seems like it, sir.
No, fuck him. Don't tell him anything. You understand? He's been hellbound for the gutter.
Sorry, sir. Anything more I can do for you?
Ezt is elmondom.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Akkor elhatunk minden, nem?
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch, labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Oké, amik vannak itt? Equippelni kell?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsura...
Ja, tehát hogy itt ez ilyen... passing time.
This Postlavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you.
Nem gondoltam volna, hogy morált ez felemeli. De yeah. You had the bag, yeah. Azt nem tudom megnézni, hogy mik azok, amiket féleltem. Könnyen. Mármint amikre white checkem lehetne. Úgy. Ja, itt van. Jó helyen nézem. Jó egy dreki. Ez most mind white. Endurance. Paté. Set of tracks az mi volt? Szürke az, amire dobtam, nem? Nem, a szürke az, amire dobtam, ami fehér az nem dobtam, de lehetett volna. Vagy de? Nem, hát a mirrorra is dobtam. Ja nem, de nem, azt írja, hogy those on white are available to try now. De mi, a mirrorra nem dobtam? Nem tudom, rakjak ezért a kalkulusra. Jó, rakok. Bármikor lehetne revertelni.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling-in rags, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez.
Okay,
With the jam right here on the roundabout. I would keep them separate.
Itt egy hullember.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Jó, várjál, visszajövünk, mert nézzük meg a lábnyomó.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gate is undeveloped. You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Ez nem a same, ez nem same guy. Most mi, ez most... Ez...
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Ez biztos.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Az lehet.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
Megmutatom, hogy nem tudom, de...
A woman or a kid? Understood. Anything else? 200?
He might be right.
I do. One of them carried him over. 200?
He might be right.
I do. Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Miért nem?
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Revachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to... This trash container is locked. The sliding lid.
Akkor viszont tudjuk azt csinálni, hogy...
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock this.
Nem lehet...
This trash container.
És akkor hogy... Csak tehát nem így kellene?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. The body is downwind from here. Maybe...
Lehet, hogy ez inkább kulcsot kéne kérni akkor. Ez kulcsot kéne kérni. Szerintem nem lehet könnyebb amúgy, de ez van kulcs, nem? Mert ez padlock.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says...
De mind a kettő kezemben van, de szerintem ugyanúgy három.
This trash container is locked.
Nem lehet könnyebb.
The sliding...
Can I help you?
Ja, Szilvit is el lehetne mondani.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case.
Hát
Please,
kinyitni,
Godfrey.
bassz meg.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. Wait, what? But yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left. You broke the skewer!
I assure you it was him.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
It's the way I am.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
Mondjuk neki, nem?
Really? I should give her a call then.
Emiatt egy kicsit fellazul.
Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
És akkor most a pénzről beszélünk.
Yes, have you got it? Like what?
Mégse.
What thing? Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But
Shit.
they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Another thing, yes?
Aztán telik az in-game idő, gondolom itt telnek itt, tehát hogy az in-game idő az úgy, tehát hogy ez fontos amúgy, én meg itt nagyon sokat beszélgetek. Amint nem az, hogy baj, de...
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
És csak
The
beszélgetés
sheets
közben,
look awful.
Köszi.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Jó, ezt dobtuk is, emiatt a 2 miatt még szabadna. Mi volt ez?
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying.
This is where the magic happens.
But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity? I have no idea what that means.
Egy 5 XP. Ez csak itt nincs semmi, nem? Mi ez a szédülés? Ja, ez ilyenkor dizzy vagyok.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door does not care. Still no answer.
Szörnyűen. Ennyi az idő? Nem csak ingem telik. Itt is van még 2 ember, akivel lehet beszélni, de jövök akkor itt oldalt. Még egy. Itt egy bolt. És pénzecske. Vele is. És akkor hátsó sikátorból hogy mentem volna oda? De csak most nem akarok beszélgetésbe belemenni. Egyrészt, másrészt meg így nem telik akkor az idő is, körül tudok nézni jobban. Aztán nagyon sok ember van itt is. Ez jó van a jobb terület. Tevére számítottam elsőre. Isten! Hát ezt nem lehet. Amint nyilván szándékosan ilyen, de hogy... Tehát, hogy direkt azért ilyen, mert telik az idő, ezt nem fogok tudni mindenkivel beszélni, mert gondolom más lesz, tehát máshol lesznek időben máskor. Nyilván emiatt rengeteg mindent lehet csinálni, meg kipróbálni. Nagyjából úgy, hát ezt nem mondom meg egészen, nagyjából.
An inconspicuous pile.
És ennél?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
De egyszer körbe akart menni. Nem? Vagy ezt onnan, hogyha bemennék, tudnék ide kijönni. Az lehetséges. Ez kicsit zavar, hogy nem a középen vagyok. Parában. És miért nem vagyok középen a kamerában? Eddig is itt oldalt voltam. Jó, na mindegy, mentsük itt el, mert már ennyi a idő. Jó, amúgy folytatjuk innen. Hallottam én, hogy ez tényleg így baszó game, meg jó game, de tényleg azt tudom mondani ennyiből is már, hogy tényleg kurva jó game. Kiadom. Kell, mert menni kell, mert dolgok lesznek, vannak.
Sajnálom. Jó van. Nyomok nektek egy raidet. Köszi, hogy itt voltatok. Jó pihenést, aki még itt van annak. Köszi, hogy itt volt mindenki. Majd rá. Sziasztok. Hát az azért, azt majd meglátjuk. Biztos lesznek olyan részek, ahol lehet, hogy kelleni fog segítség. Majd rá.